doing here? A man was at a pool for 38 years. When Jesus got there, do you know the first thing happened? He said, what are you doing here? Do you know what Jesus Christ asked? That man has been there before Jesus was born. As at then, Jesus was 30 years old. No, sorry, he was 31. The man had been there for 38 years. 7 years before Jesus was born, he was there. So when Jesus was a little child going to fetch water, he was always seeing the man there. He go carry pocket passer. He go see the man. He go fetch water finish, they go out. The man still be there. People they pass. Jesus got there. He first of all looked around the whole place. All the faces he knew when he was small, they were no longer there, except for this man. He had to look the man by the face. Oh God, what are you still doing on this level? My enemies will not meet me on this level. They will not meet me on this level. They will not meet you on this level. By the next time they see your face, by the next time they will hear your name, they will be hearing another story. By the next time they will see you, they will see a better person. You are not meant to be conquered. You have been made more than a conqueror. For greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I am here to announce to you that you may have failed and fallen, but you can still make it if you need it. I came to announce to you that the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. It is not over me. Oh my enemies, when I fall, for if I fall, I will rise again. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be my light. You don't serve a dead God, you serve a mighty God. He's the same yesterday, he's the same today, he's the same forever. When God says yes, no man can say no. When God lifts you up, no man can bring you down. God is on your side, power is on your side, glory is on your side, God is on your side. Somebody shout yeah. Hey, people don't want to die again. The journey hot. We're traveling. We're going to Turkey. Watch this. And even though we enter into the plane, the airhostess came and started giving us menu. Nigeria is there. I said, please can you give me ratatouille? Who brought my name is Iboga? Order food where you know. And I looked at him. I said, who told you this is the first time I'm talking about ratatouille? Now you know me one, I mean more. He said, have you eaten it? I said, of course, I've eaten it. He said, yeah, I've never eaten it. As he said, so I said, yeah, you are the one that decided to remain in the bush now. And they brought the ratatouille for me. I said, forever, oh Lord. As I began to eat, the man who ordered for ratatouille, he ordered for it. He said, we break the yoke here. And I looked at the man and said, oh God, be careful where you break the yoke. Be careful. And the man carried his under 30 minutes. And notice that this man was dancing his village dance inside the flight. It wasn't like this. Hey, I know there was a problem, but I didn't say anything. I just kept quietly. And both they enjoyed my own father. Thank you for this meal. This man was still going around. He was still going around. Suddenly he looked at me. He said, that ratatouille and food in beer, I didn't soup. He just said, they didn't wash clothes. Now, when they do this, I said, now foam and chop. I said, I went to the wash. Now, area soap, now chop. And I looked at him. I said, your stomach is trying to tell you that you have broken the curse of your father's house. You have left a bagari and malai went to. You have entered another level. You don't get what I'm saying here. It has gone to a level where God should take you to a stage where different kind of food you begin to eat there. Oh God. Sit down. Sit down. There was a time the only hairstyle people carry CBs again, thread. Look like network coverage. One person will carry thread and see my hair. Then you now want to remain for CBs again. It's not bad though. It's not bad though. It's not bad though. But I want to tell you something. The CB that was a girl when I was small
As I take grow, now I grow too. She's no longer a girl. Cindy is a married woman now. Cindy is no longer a girl that wears sandals, broccoli sandals. Cindy is putting on high heel, carrying better hip Brazilian with her, mixed with human hair. They never tell you. You never know. Oh, if you say they carry bread, you know they carry again. At least no longer that boy that used to put on short boxer and very long shirt like Brother Friday. Ali is now Mr. Ali. He's working in First Bank, receiving fat salary. You didn't get what I said. Even if your neighbor doesn't want to change level and lift the neighbor. Oh my God, you are not getting there. If your neighbor doesn't want to change level and lift the neighbor. Sit down. Look at the person beside you. Say, I don't change level with you. Tell the person like a warning, I don't change level with you. Look at the person. Say, no time. Even though time this affair, chance not there. Even though chance there, no space. Even though space gone there, no vacancy. I release this word into the air by the power of God. Before this year ends, people will gather in your house for testimony. You are saying the amen as if you don't have it now. I will change level. Look at the neighbor, I will change level. Listen, in this service now, from this point, maybe before now you were a joker. From this point, forget how your neighbor's face look like. Because can I shock you? The next time your neighbor will see you, look at the person's face. Say you will soon ask after me. Say you will soon look for me. Say you will look for me. Say plant. He said be fruitful. In other words, the seed is inside. The water is inside. When he said be fruitful, allow it to grow. I'm talking to somebody here. Allow it to grow. Is inside. The idea you need to open a company that will employ millions is inside you. Allow it to grow. What it takes to control your entire village is right inside you. Allow it to grow. You cannot stay for 10 years. You can't stay for 10 years looking for a job. You got a certificate for 10 years working to people's company to look for a job. God is trying to tell you, son, open your own company. When you enter 4-5 companies and no one agrees to take you in, God is trying to tell you that those companies are too small to employ you. You are not meant to be an employee. You are meant to be a boss. Am I talking to somebody here? Met this man. Be fruitful. What fruit is God telling this man to bring? No, you just say fruitful. Where did God create this man from? So the soil is already there. I can prove to you that God created man from the rivers that flew into Eden. He created him around a bit. How did I know? Because God needed water. God didn't create man without water. God needed water to make his skin. like this. And that's why when a man dies, the body shrinks. So the water that the soil needs to develop. If you want me to go further, I can go further. Now we have seen the soil, we have seen the water. Man of God, what about the seed? Thank you. In Jeremiah chapter 1, it said, before I formed thee in the womb, I made thee. And before that day, I have ordained thee a prophet. In other words, everyone came to this earth already with a seed of destiny. So for this man to be told to be fruitful, we have seen where the soil is. We have seen where the water was. We have seen where the seed is. So for God to tell him be fruitful, in other words, allow it grow. He said, let it grow. With the loudest voice you have, I want 7 of you to shout, from today I will grow. You are not shouting it well, shout it well. Shout it, from today I will grow. Shout it 7 times. Shout number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Sit down. Allow the thing to grow. Don't allow sin stop your marriage. Allow it grow. Don't allow dubious business stop you from having customers. Allow the business grow. Chase away helpers. Allow it grow. Don't allow the riches of your fathers have determine where you are going to. Allow the seed grow. Because every tree that starts, there must be weeds around it. Have you noticed that it is not the plant that takes care of the weed? It is the farmer, the planter. The enemies around you are going to be taken care of by your God. Who planted the greatness in you? Who brought it into your body? Who brought you into this earth? So if God wants you to remain, who will take care of you? You are shouting as if you don't have a mouth. Tell the person now, just look for somebody around you and preach to that person very loud. Allow the seed grow. Let's see that. Let me explain a little. When the Bible says be fruitful, it means everything is there. Allow it grow. Let it grow. The problem with it's a problem with the whole world, but it is a bigger problem in Africa. We want to go up, we don't want to grow up. It's a problem. There are people here who wish to have more money than Dangote. How old is Dangote? How old are you? Somebody told me something funny, and they saw it on the internet or somewhere. Saying Dangote is moving from grass to grace. And then another person was shouting, Dangote should give them his grass. Say, because his grass is enough for them. How can someone else's grass be enough for you? It is a futureless man that lives on grass. Do you know why the cow eats grass? He eats grass because he knows his days are numbered. The lion eats flesh because because he knows he will remain. He eats flesh. The lion takes life. In other words, you take life, you have life. But if you accept death, if you accept anything less than what is meant for you, you live shorter than the time you were supposed to live. Tap your neighbor and tell the neighbor, allow it grow. Sister, don't allow your desire and passion for outing block your marital open door. Somebody say, allow it grow. Bros, don't allow your desire for a flashy and fancy life stop people from seeing that you need help. You say a young man will come out, he's putting on the most expensive clothes on earth, and this man does not have food to eat that night. Good clothes without money is like a dead body walking. Like dead body walking. Allow it grow. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody here. There is a seed of greatness in everyone sitting down here, but the problem we have, very few people will allow it to grow. Very few. Very few people will allow it to grow. Very few of us will allow it to grow. Very few people will allow it to grow. A man of God says he has a call of God upon his life. Instead for you to fast and activate the calling, the first thing you do, you begin to pray for church people. Let it grow. Let it grow. Begin to pray for church people. Jesus never fuck up ministry. God na so good day assembly. You said? Elijah must stay there and another is English. Elijah must stay here that Elijah is here ministry. The day I heard that name, I had to sit on the ground and hold my head. I asked, where will they go? You just discovered that your hand is good with business. You begin to look for a very large store. You don't want to start with a kiosk. If you start with a supermarket, you will end up as a kiosk. If you start with a kiosk, you will end up with a shopping mall. Even the Bible says, despise not the days of little beginning. But the problem is that we Africans see little beginning as a curse. We see starting as a child as bad. White men are ready to sweep your house for $1 bill. $1 bill. They'll sweep your house for $1 bill. Which man here? I didn't say white boy, I say white man, not boy. But which young man here will go sweep person's house for 100 naira? Eh? Even 1,000 the boy no go. Now play the very one. Tap on them, say let it grow, let it grow. Shout it, say let it grow. It shall be fruitful. I pray for someone here that the prophetic word that we just heard, be fruitful. Your amen is not loud enough. Number 2, he said multiply. multiply? What does it mean to multiply? Answer me, somebody. When he said multiply, what it means is duplicate yourself. When you write this book, can I show you? It is not the book they are buying, it's me they are buying. They don't buy the book, they buy the author. When you make sachet water selling, it is not your water they are buying, it's you they are buying. That is why if your brand spoils, your name spoils. That's why you see that people that own genuine business firms, they secure it with their lives. Business firms, because no anything goes wrong with their business, they are doomed. If somebody eats Dangote's rice and dies, Dangote don't die, his name is condemned. So they are very, very careful with their products. Your product, now the product and the producer are like one. Sorry to say this, it's one bed. This side is the product, this side is the producer. If the product, if the wings of the product breaks, only the producer cannot fly. The bed must go down. When it said multiply, it means reproduce yourself. Permit me to say this, that every success without a successor is a failure. If you are the only one that is good at what you do, you are not just stingy, you are weak. Knowledge you don't pass that dies with you. Where are you taking me to? The knowledge you die with, where are you taking me to? Where are you taking me to? Impart it to something. Impart the knowledge into somebody. Impart it. Impart it. What you think does not matter, when you impart it into somebody, that person will make a living out of it. What you think doesn't have meaning, impart it to someone. That thing will feed that person for 10 years. That person will not come and beg you for anything. But you want to always give, you always want the person to come and, some of us here, the problem some of us have, we always want to come and kneel down and beg us for food. You want people to be on the begging side for you always, forgetting that no matter how rich you are, there will be something you will need someday. It's like I'm talking to myself. There is something that you will need. You think I don't understand what I'm saying, but I know what I'm telling you. Be close to the rich man so that you understand the secrets of being rich. Be close to a poor man so that you know what made him poor, so that you don't become poor someday. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody here. Be close to a woman who has a lot of children. You will know why she had all the children. Be close to a barren woman, and you will know what it takes to be a barren person. Then be close to the one that the child died, and you will know what killed the child, so that your own child does not die tomorrow. Everyone in life is important. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. It's not a jumping statement. It's not a jumping statement. The enemy that shows himself as an enemy is better than the friend that you never suspected. It's better than the one that you never suspected that suddenly became a masquerade. There are some folks that are here right now. Permitted to say this. Am I permitted to preach here? Wait, what? Who is getting something from what I'm teaching here? There are some of us that are here. The people who you thought are your backbone are actually the ones killing you. Until tomorrow you still carry your story to go and tell them, thinking they are the ones praying for you. Empower somebody. Because someday you will need help. Who did you empower to help you? Who did you empower? Answer me, who did you empower? Who did you empower? The little knowledge you have acquired some certain knowledge. You hid the knowledge inside of you and you just left it there. It is decaying inside of you, it's getting rotten inside of you. You refuse to tell anyone about it. You refuse to teach someone how to become that. You refuse to tell them anything. You say, no, this one is meant for me, myself, and I. No other person on earth. Thank you very much. Somebody somewhere has not eaten because that knowledge is bottled up on the inside of you. Even though God forgives you, are you sure that nature will forgive you? Multiply. It does not mean some of you when they say multiply, hey, multiply, I will say born children, get plenty business. No, empower others. Others. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody here. Others, empower them, empower them. Empower them. Empower them. Empower people. Anybody you empower is like an impartation service you have done for them to grow. It's like an impartation service you have made them grow. And when you are multiplying, don't think about thank you, because there are people you will empower and they will ask you, what have you done for me? They will be the one to rise up against you. There are some of you here, you help people in your family. Today they are the ones standing up against you. Some of you help people in your family, your younger brothers, younger sisters, and today they are the ones rising up to fight you. In fact, some of you that are here, you are in need of help now. You call those same people who you helped in years past, and none of them decide to help you. All of them, they decide to abandon you. Can I pray this prayer for you? Since you have made them grow, the God that used you to raise them will raise you again. You didn't hear what I said? I said the God that used you to raise them will raise you again. You will not just fall like that, you will rise up again. Are you saying that amen, somebody? See that? Number 3 means spread. Spread your brand. Watch this. When you multiply, you make several copies of yourself. Now spread those copies.